this one's going to be a quick one because I am currently sick and I'm doing easy videos. A while ago, YouTube member Fat Ninja, also known as Alan, donated a bunch of these used mini PCs to me, obviously erased when we got them, and I've been working to find different things to do with them. One has gone to Armed Forces Museum, another one is a new machine in my apprentice's bedroom, and this one is going to be used for some white hat hacking, some penetration testing. So you can open them up. There's 2 removable memory sticks and an mSATA SSD in here. But the Wi-Fi card is replaceable in these, and the one on this doesn't support injection, and we kind of need it too for the purposes of what we're doing. So I got it to China, and in amongst a bunch of really cheap deals, I got this for about $2. I'm not sure if they intended to sell it for that, but this appears to be an MC-AC7266 card, if my fuzzy eyes can read that. Apparently this one should support injection. So yeah, we'll get this set up with Kali Linux at some point, and we'll put this on here. Apparently this does Bluetooth as well. But anyway, let's rip this card out. Get my favorite screwdriver that I have been using for many years, that was donated by Schneider Rep. It's a very nice screwdriver. Let's take the SSD out, and we can see these 2 guys. I'm going to use my little spudger that's been modified here, and we're going to pop these 2 little connectors up carefully, because these aren't easy to mess up. Can I pop them up without interrupting any surface mount components? There goes one, there goes the other. And if we're right, this is going to be an A&E keyed. I'm going to bet you this is not the Mini PCI Express one. This is an A&E keyed one. So the other version, the i5 one of these, has the A&E keyed card. So we might change this over anyway, because it may help with the Wi-Fi problems we're having on the other end. This should do Wi-Fi 6. So let's grab the other one. Okay, we have the other one here, which is slightly different. These are basically the same as an Intel Nook, by the way. One of those was donated, and the boards inside are practically identical. So we're going to screw all this back together, put those connectors back on, and work on this one. If you're doing this yourself, the bigger screw with the coarse thread goes on the bottom, the fine thread goes on the top. And these little thingies, the color does make a difference. And this one definitely need to be careful with, because they are very delicate. I'm going to get tweezers and put them in off camera. Okay, we've got the i5 one as opposed to the i3 unit that we're working on. This one has the SATA connector in here, and it has bracket for additional SATA. The other one has this socket on here. But yeah, it is very compact. This one again has an mSATA SSD, but this has a different style of Wi-Fi card, and that is a differently threaded screw. I need a new screwdriver. This one should be a small enough one. Let's try this one. Here we go. Remove our mSATA SSD. Now, this one has a Mini PCI Express card for the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth. We will lift these connectors up carefully and remove the screw, which is of a more standard head. And this is our little card, and this one, I'm not sure what it is. It's C447005539. It's an Azure Wave AW-NB114/H. So this one is a different one that AI tells me should support injection. So we will remove this and insert in the slot, and then curse and swear for weeks when we can't find drivers to suit it. And our screw is in here, and I have the wobbles, or the shakes. Multiple sclerosis is not kind to my dexterity today. And that is going to get trapped under the edge of that card. Come back out there, please. Alright, there we go. Excuse me, I'm still a little bit crusty today. Let's put this here and click that on. These are slightly bigger connectors and they're much easier to deal with. Now, while I was hoping to use this card for white hat hacking, and it's going now in the machine that actually goes into my kid's bedroom, it is also having some Wi-Fi troubles in there. This may solve some of it. However, it's more of a reception issue. The Wi-Fi antennas in this hide under two little slots in the metal casing in here on this, and when the orientation is flat like that, the polarization is very wrong to meet with the modem that it's using as an access point. So either way, this should still work. I have confirmed that the connections are on the correct way, at least as best I can tell. There's J1 and J2 on both of these, and the antennas are the same way around, so I guess they're using a standard in which that would be the way they would be oriented. And that's the best I can do for now. So we're going to put this back together and we'll test it out. Okay, so Windows decided to find the drivers automatically. We're going to do a speed test here, and we're getting much better speed than we were on the USB adapter, and we don't need the extension lead anymore. So this might be $2 well spent. In fact, we were getting about 50 megabits before, so we're getting only 200 megabits over the Wi-Fi. For reference, I have fiber to the premises and we can get 800, nearly 930 something megabits normally. So we're getting almost the full upload bandwidth. So that's not too bad.
A few moments later.
We're going to try and cheat it. Oh, you're falling.